Why is the tennis serve so difficult? That is a question that I get asked so often. So in today's video, I want to break down exactly why the tennis serve is so hard to master and how you can approach your serve practices and your serve in general to help you to take the steps that you need to actually improve your serve and develop it to create a serve that you can be proud of. Now, the tennis serve is so interesting because it's the only shot in tennis that we have complete control over. But the reason why the tennis serve is so hard is because it feels like there are so many things that we need to do, and so because of this we often tense up and we do things such as lower the ball toss, decrease the swing size, shallow the racket drop. So instead of allowing the racket to drop completely down naturally like you would do here with a nice and loose arm, a lot of players just simply have a really tense and really shallow racket drop to try and control every aspect of the serve. Players also have a close contact point to their body and a low contact point to again feel that control of trying to push the ball over and into the other side of the court. And so all these things that we do to try and control the serve can happen consciously or unconsciously. And many players, I've been working with a couple of players that have been really struggling with switching to their continental grip. They've been serving with a forehand grip all of their life and getting into this waiter's tray position and pushing the ball over the net. And they've been trying to get into the continental grip, but as they come into the trophy position, they unconsciously switch their grip from the continental into the forehand grip to then play it safe, just as they've been doing all their life. So it's really hard to break some muscle memory patterns that your body is really comfortable doing because it feels safe doing, to break that and to actually get into the right patterns of the serve to try and hit a really high level serve. But if you want to take your game to the next level and really be able to hit with different spins, hit with different variety, and hit with a higher level of power on your serve, then learning the correct technique with the continental grip, correct trophy position, racket drop, leading on edge, pronation is so important. And a high level tennis serve, an explosive swing, comes from a relaxed arm, a relaxed shoulder, and a completely fluid and relaxed swing. And so this all starts from your legs, so you're pushing from the legs, and this rotation of your hips as you get into the trophy position then allows your body to coil stored energy in your hips, your shoulders, your core, to then start the unloading phase with that back hip pushing forward, allowing the racket to drop down into the racket drop, and from there that's when we come round to lead on edge into contact like so. So we're supinating into contact, opening up into pronation at contact. And so with this correct motion of the tennis serve, our arm is really the last part of the chain. It's not the first thing. And that's what a lot of beginner and recreational players struggling with their serve do. They lead with their arm and they think their arm is the leading force and they have to control everything that they're doing with their arm to hit a good serve. But in fact, if you think of your arm as just the last part of the chain and that your legs, your core, your shoulders are the key part of your serve, and that the arm is just going along for the ride, it's super loose, then this can help you to get that into your head that you need to be using all of your body and the arm is just going along for the ride. It's super loose and there's no tension involved. So I know so many players struggle with this, and so many players especially struggle with the racket drop and the edge leading into contact. And so what I would tell players to do is to break your serve down if you're struggling with this. And what I mean by breaking the serve down is simply starting in this racket drop position. So if you're starting in this racket drop position, you want to feel so loose. You can even hold the racket with two fingers like this down here and just try and feel yourself throwing that racket up into contact. And you can even see and watch yourself looking up, you can see it leaning on edge, and naturally it's going to come over and round into the pronation. So it's going to come with the strings pointing forward, so that's that contact point, and after contact is going to continue with the strings pointing to that side. If you have a bit of grass or whatever, you can simply from here try and throw your racket and this should help you to feel that looseness in the shoulder, in the arm that you need on your serve. And from there you can obviously take some balls and you can go up to the service line or wherever you want to, starting in that racket drop position, really nice and loose. You can see here how loose I am, tossing up and trying to hit that ball as loosely as you can. Once you're able to feel that looseness in that racket drop, just starting up in that trophy position and allowing that racket to just drop naturally. You can see how natural and loose it is for me to get into this drop. So all I need to do is think about tossing up, dropping, and bringing that racket back and around. Overall, guys, the serve is super tough to master and to learn, and there's so much things to do, coordinating your lower body and your upper body, learning all the fundamental techniques, learning how to build power, spin, consistency and accuracy on your serve. There's so many things to learn, and that's exactly why you need a step-by-step progressional plan to help you to do exactly this. And that is why I've created my new serve course called the Serve Success System, which is exactly that. It's a step-by-step serve course that helps you to take your serve from the ground up. So in this course we work first of all on all the key fundamental technical aspects of the tennis serve. Once we've locked in those technical fundamentals, we then look at how we can improve power by learning about the key biomechanical mechanisms in our body and how we can optimize these to improve our serve power. After this, we then look at how we can achieve a perfect contact point every single time to ensure that we're hitting a reliable and a consistent serve. And we also look at how we can hit the 3 different types of serve with spin variety, so the slice, the flat and the kick serve. And after that, we also look at how we can improve our accuracy of our serve, and I give you some key serve strategies that you can use in matches to help you win more service points and more service games. So guys, if you feel like you've been kind of winging it with your serve practices and you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what to focus on, what to improve, then this is the step-by-step system that you need to help you to transform your serve. So if you want to check it out, then make sure you click the first link in my description box below to check out the Serve Success System. So guys, I hope you found this video useful. If you did, make sure you give it a like and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more coaching videos like this one to come, and I'll see you guys in my next video.